how much longer I can hold out.
I had a terrible itch. I hoped it didn't freeze.
Cut my teeth in a real bout.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
They've had damn near enough of wastrels and kings.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell it.
This oxcart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've got to focus. Surely I'm overdue.
Hold out. Someone coming.
There are few places
I must
like
earn.
that down the sky.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. There's no exaggeration. He's had people killed before, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir?
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Interested in my wares? This is beyond me. I fancy a kick, but not at the expense of my duty. Acting up today. Aught I can do for you? I'm a wanderer at heart.
You fond of those eyes? Keep 'em to your...
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town. I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson if you return him to me. I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Shall we seek some answers?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels are... Occur every other day. Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on...
Well, hello. Aye, there's always demand for weapons. particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every... the other day. Always a pleasure. Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
This way.
What ought I to do?
Almost wish all would have to shake things up.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offul? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
Sirs, a full and Everard each seek the Jadeite Orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find the thing at all.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? I'll take anything not to think on my troubles.
I'd gladly stay here forever. I suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
How might I be of service?
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Give me a moment to think, Billy.
Not for it. Cut my teeth in a real battle. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are red. Unexpected fare so well.
It's this way.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. A note isn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live.
I hope Sir Offalv shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'm not risking my life for a...
should I get up to today?
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
We could get a mug of ale, just what I need. Boots lace, I'm ready for patrol.
No town.
This day bring the lights, new and old.
Is autumn this series?
My legs are bad.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Nodding off where I stand. The townspeople depend on me.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I'll go and open the chest.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Well met. This here's the sanct. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say.
Oi, keep your distance.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
Right you are.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead, in here.
place as any.
Makes my hair stand up.
Wished were always night together. Only had to sleep.
Was I lacking in devotion?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
What ruin should they? Like getting cut
Clean
open.
and tidy. What else needs doing?
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
I don't feel safe here.
Nice, juicy beast steak.
Was I lacking in devotion?
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Wickedness has no hold upon I find such solace in
Nothing's harder than living an honest.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
It's been a hot day.
nothing but trouble lurking here.
Not sure. Only care I have is to spend the day.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Oh, 'tis you. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The world could use more places like this.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Just about had my fill of this ruckus.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Not much to do. Might as well wait while you're here.
Can't expect to fare so well every day. We are never...
Where are you going?
No respect for this.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit.
Got to focus. My head will roll if force goes awry.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
I'll sleep like a log tonight. Always another errand to see to.
I'd fancy a kill. But not at the expense of my duty.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
think that
All of you.
A Cyclops.
Fire's fury shan't be arrayed against this foe.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. My curative magics are at your disposal. Hold me. You are onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
But fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well done.
This battle is ours!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I will be your shield.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
The sky is red.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. I cannot fault your prowess.
Come, follow my example. Splendid. Focus your strength, Arisen.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
True enough.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for the I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Wolves, eh? Mayhap you should seek out the putrid cave. While en route to deal with another matter, I discovered the beast's den in that cave. I only wish I'd been permitted to investigate the area myself, but at the time we were merely passing through. But I can tell you where it is, sir. You'll find it on the eastern road. 'Tis my understanding that the creatures hoard their prey within. Mayhap the lad yet lives. If you are thinking of venturing in there yourself, pray make haste and tread softly.
Poor Rog.
He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
Follow me, if you would.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Following along, I trust.
Could it be aught's befallen the cenotaph? I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's right with it.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall tales in the tavern of late. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the Gigantus. Have you heard it? 'Tis said to descend in times of conflict, scattering friend and foe alike, and leaving only death and ruin in its wake. Sounds like the last thing we need, doesn't it?
You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand in hand. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
Pray, follow me.
My ears snuffed out in the blink of an eye. Do not test me.
What I can do for you?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your set.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
Would you mind coming over here?
Greetings. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive...
Follow me, if you would.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border. Quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just... Hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a...
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrel... occur every other day. Do come again? Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure.